Welcome back to the Broken Shift, by the way. My name is Natalie, and I haven't been here in a while. And I saw something which just breaks my heart. And you can read it, as you can see in the title. You know, a patient coded in the waiting room, and he eventually, he or she eventually died. Or, and I'm going to read this to you. You may or may not see many of these stories because of patient confidentiality. So, nurses can't just go on like TikTok and and make TikToks, right, at work about this because they'll get fired. And but what's really sad about this is that we're looking at all these cuts that are being made to like Medicare, Medicaid, and hospitals that are going to close, and I just feel like this situation is going to get worse. This is a situation that any of us can encounter. Anyone can encounter this. My husband had a heart attack about almost 8 years ago, and we went to the emergency room in my hometown. The emergency room was empty and there was not a nurse to be found. Now, being a nurse, I walked back into the emergency room and said, "Hey, my husband's having chest pain." Um, they were pretty empty, but in the triage area, there were no nurses. There was no one in the triage area. It was about 3 o'clock in the morning. And so this really hits home for me, and this really hits home as to what many of us are going to be